That's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will line up to kick it away. That's the... This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Hand off to the right side. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Juked one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield.
Really score here. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? They begin with a quick throw to the left. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Running play called on 3rd and short. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Sometimes I just get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. And the Cowboys come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Cowboys are in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And there's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a handoff. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race and he won it. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the Cowboys also to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we'll throw the screen on you.
Pass caught. Second down now. Crosses the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. So after the momentum shifts, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense and the guy that has a chance to win this game? Maybe going back and forth all game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State. Didn't have to try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Pass not complete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Slides the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to...
The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return. What? Interception. It's the offensive football at the 40.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And Wildcats offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gets some space on the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. And it's good for a first down at the 36. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down, they're going to throw the football. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. down this just inside the 35. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Breaks loose at the 45. He stopped and gets a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass this time. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cowboys. Just ran away from the defense.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st down, it's play action. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pump over the middle. It's Ellis. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff heading left. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught At the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. The call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
I'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Pereira. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Cowboys will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big hit at the end, but give him a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.